Lamont
He's
showed me
big,
something.
right?
Yeah, Lamont showed me something against Tank. Not only is he big, he pulls the trigger, showed a good chin, showed good strength.
Showed
But
he's
Tank is
elite.
yes, Tank is punching. That joker punching. People could say whatever they want about like sometimes you could tell who somebody wants to win the fight by the excuse that they come up with what what happened during the fight. So like I try to be totally objective so nobody won't even know who I really want to win the fight. And I keep hearing, well, Lamont no Tank, they spar, they from the same area. And I say to myself, Mills, if they sparred and they fought before, if whatever Lamont know about Tank, Tank know about Lamont. So it's not an advantage because it's not like he was sparring Tank and Tank wasn't sparring him back. So they both get the same advantage to know each other's style if they fought and they sparred before. It's not a one-way street that you go up. That don't
100%.
make no sense to me. But you know, and I think Tank's a terrific fighter. I'm not down on him because he had a draw with a guy. That stuff can happen, but Lamont can fight. He showed me a lot that fight, man. Because whatever he knew about Tank's style and all that, he still had to take them punches. And he was not running. He was right in front of him. You know what I mean? He's gonna be if if he keeps raising his game and doing what he did that camp and keep progressing and going and going and going, he gonna be tough to beat, man. Even in the rematch. You know, people just take for granted, like, oh yeah, Tank is just gonna just take it serious this time. Well, how y'all know he didn't take it serious last time? It's a fight. He makes millions of dollars. His brand is on the line. He wanted to be undefeated. He didn't want to lose. He was in there throwing hand grenades. That boy was fighting his ass back, and it caused him to not be able to do what he wanted to do. I don't believe like he took it easy on him or nothing like that. It's boxing. Why would he want to take it easy on the guy that's trying to knock his head off? And I'm a big fan of Tanks, but that's not no easy fight for him in that rematch. It's not. That boy not scared of him, and there's something about him that just like he don't like. I think he respect Tank, but he don't look Tank in awe of him. You know what I mean? He not in awe of him. He not like, oh guys, you the greatest thing that was ever created. You gonna kick my ass. He don't look at
Right.
him like that. He really look at him like, bro, I'm just as good as you are. And your mind and your attitude and what's in you, man, is much more important than muscles and all that kind of stuff. That 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 guy showed me something. I'm very and I have no problem with saying that I was wrong. I did not I thought Lamont was a solid fighter. I didn't think he could do all of that. Man, he was countering Tank's counter some of them time. I'm like, God damn. I didn't think he had all that in his tool bag. Um that was
Chess match.
yeah, bro. They was both doing some good stuff. Cause Tank is a master at setting traps. But he was set a trap and Lamont set a trap after the trap. And they was just like they minds was just on another level, man.
Hmm.
Uh, I was impressed. I was impressed, and that's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy just fighting that rematch, man. And now that he had 12 rounds to kind of
Study film.
yeah, yeah. It's not gonna be easy. Tank gonna have to pull some new tricks out his bag. You know what I mean? He gonna have to add some layers to his game because that boy got him down pat. He got like he kind of like knows Tank love that little rock off left uppercut underneath. He like on top of a lot of Tank's moves, man. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how creative Tank could get, and then he gonna fight at the same rhythm and see if he could just add layers to his game because he fighting somebody that kind of knows him real well.
Um, in the same time, we just seen an interview with Lamont Roach and Andre Ward. He was talking about the size of Tank. He said that he felt like he was too small. And then when he talked about his punching power, he said that he felt like he's had even been punched harder by somebody else as well. Do you feel like the size of Roach? Do you feel like that's something that people were not really looking at it at all? Because he's coming from 130. I mean, do you feel like it's a big factor or no?
Um, no, I don't. I just think that Lamont, he probably squeezed down to make 130. Everybody, no matter what they say, everybody's always like acting like that they be so close to the weight. Bro, everybody walking around 20 pounds or more over their weight in this era. You won't you if you see like 130 pounder, right? You think they really walking around 140? No, they don't.
Hell
They
no.
don't. They walk around 150, 155. That's what the 30 pounders walking around at. So Lamont didn't have the extra 5 pounds to cut, and he was fresh. As far as I'm saying Tank too small, that's his opinion. I'm not going to challenge his opinion. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. But I don't think Tank is too small for 135. He's been knocking 135s out for years. And on top of that, let's remember he lost his title one time for not being able to make 130, right? So that really happened. That's not even an opinion. That's a fact. So I think 135 is cool. Is he like a huge 35 pounder? No, he's not a big 35 pounder. The biggest I've seen, not the biggest I've seen. Oscar De La Hoya was huge for 35. You know what I mean? He's not a huge 35 pounder, but I think he's reasonable into that weight. He's Tank got a knockout win over the welterweight champion of the world in Mario Barrios, bro.
That's right.
So I don't believe he's too small. I just believe that Lamont is just that good. He's a good fighter.
Mm. Um, Getting into the main event.